Welcome my students. In this lecture let us continue problem solving on a IC555 timer. Problem 4 is find the value of resistor RA of monostable multivibrator if pulse width is 2.2 millisecond and capacitor is 1 microfarad. First we note down given values. Find the value of resistor RA. So remember that we have to find value of RA over here. Pulse width is given. Pulse width of monostable multivibrator is given and it is 2.2 millisecond. Let us convert it into second. So it is 2.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 second. Value of capacitance is given. It is 1 microfarad. That is, it is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. In monostable multivibrator, pulse width is given by T is equal to 1.1 into RA into C. We are asked to find RA. So let us solve this equation for RA. Hence, RA is equal to T divided by 1.1 into. So this comes out to be equal to 2.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 1.1 into value of capacitance is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6. So this resistance will be in ohm because time is taken in second and capacitance value is taken in farad. So this is in ohm. So this is equal to 2.2 divided by 1.1 into, so it is 10 raised to 3 ohm. So it is 2 into 10 raised to 3 ohm, or we can write it is 2 kilo ohm. Problem 5th is find the duty cycle of a stable multivibrator using IC555 when RA is equal to RB is equal to R. So we write given quantities. We have to find duty cycle D. We are given that RA and RB are of same value, say R. Now duty cycle D is nothing but the time of charging of the capacitor divided by total time T, or it is T high divided by total time T. Now we know that capacitor charges through both the resistors. So it is given by 0.693 into RA plus RB into C, and total time T is given by 0.693 into RA plus 2RB into C. So finally duty cycle D is equal to RA plus RB divided by RA plus 2RB. Hence this is equal to R plus R divided by R plus 2R, or it is 2R divided by 3R. So this is 2 by 3 equal to 0.66. So percentage duty cycle D is equal to 0.66 into 100%. So percentage duty cycle D is equal to 60 6%. Next problem is to design a stable multivibrator using IC555 for the values duty cycle is equal to 75%, frequency is equal to 650 Hz, and capacitor is equal to 0.1 microfarad. And hence draw a stable multivibrator circuit diagram showing proper component values. So we first of all write given values. We have to design a stable multivibrator, that is we have to find the values of RA, we have to find value of RB, where we have given that percentage duty cycle is 75% and frequency of the output waveform is 650 Hz. Capacitance of capacitor is 0.1 microfarad. So this is equal to 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. Now in solution we have to use two formulas. One formula for duty cycle and another formula for the period of wave, output wave, or the frequency of the output waveform. So duty cycle D is given by formula RA plus RB divided by RA plus 2RB. Next formula that we are going to use is of frequency. We know that frequency is equal to 1 upon T, and T is 0.693 into RA plus 2RB into C. First let us substitute value of D. First we use this formula D is equal to RA plus RB divided by RA plus 2RB. So the value of D which is given is in percent, which is 75%. In calculation we should take it as 0.75 because D in percent divided by 100 is equal to 75 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.75. So 0.75 is equal to RA plus RB divided by RA plus 2RB. Solving this equation, we get RA plus RB is equal to 0.75 into RA plus 2RB. Hence, RA plus RB is equal to 0.75 RA plus 0.75 into 2, that is 1.5 into RB. Solving further, we get RA minus 0.75 RA plus RB minus 1.5 RB is equal to 0. So we get 0.25 RA minus 0.5 RB is equal to 0. That is RA is equal to 0.5 divided by 0.25 RB. Hence RA is equal to 2 RB. So we got this particular relation in between RA and RB. Now let us use frequency formula. We have F is equal to 650 Hertz and the value of capacitance is 0.1 microfarad. Hence, F is 650 Hertz equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into RA plus 2RB into 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6. Simplifying this equation, we get 650 RA plus 2RB is equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6. Continuing further, we get 650 RA plus 650 into 2, that is 1300 RB is equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into 0.1 means 10 raised to minus 1. So 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6 is nothing but 10 raised to minus 7. Hence, now here in previous equation we obtain that RA is equal to 2RB. RA is equal to 2RB. Let us substitute the value of RA as 2RB. Hence we get 650 into 2RB plus 1300 RB is equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into 10 raised to minus 7. So this is 650 into 2, that is 1300. So 1300 RB plus 1300 RB. Hence we have 1300 RB plus 1300 RB is equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into 10 raised to minus 7. So this is 2600 RB is equal to 1 divided by 0.693 into 10 raised to minus 7. Hence, RB is equal to 1 divided by 2600 into 0.693 into, this is 10 raised to minus 7. When it goes to the numerator, it will become 10 raised to plus 7. Hence, RB is equal to 1 divided by, this is 1 upon 1801.8 into 10 raised to 7. So this is 5.55 into 10 raised to minus 4. This is plus 7 minus 4, that is 3. So this is 5.55 kilo ohm. Now we can find RA. We know that RA is equal to 2RB. Hence, RA is equal to 2 into 5.55 kilo ohm. So this is 11.09 kilo ohm. So this is the circuit diagram for IC555 as a stable multi-vibrator. This is pin number 8 and this is pin number 4. Pin number 4 is connected to pin number 8 and pin number 4. These are connected to plus VCC. Pin number 1 is grounded. Pin number 5 is grounded through a capacitor of 0.01 microfarad. Output is taken from pin number 3. So here we will get such a type of square waveforms having frequency f is equal to 650 Hertz and duty cycle D is equal to 75%. This is IC 555. And now we have to draw here resistor RA having value 11.09 kilo ohm and resistor RB of value 5.55 kilo ohm, and then there will be a capacitor C and then ground. Capacitor C is of 0.1 microfarad. Voltage across capacitor is given to pin number 2. In a stable multivibrator is given to pin number 2 and pin number 6. And common terminal of RA and RB is connected to pin 7. Next problem is design the monostable multivibrator for RA is equal to 10 kilo ohm, C is equal to 0.1 microfarad and VCC is equal to 5 volt using IC 555. Draw the circuit diagram and waveforms. So first we have given RA is of 10 kilo ohm. Capacitance value is given and it is 0.1 microfarad. And VCC is given. VCC is equal to 5 volt. We know that in monostable multivibrator, the pulse width T is given by the equation 1.1 RA into C. Here RA is of 10 kilo ohm, means it is of 10 into 10 raised to 3 ohm, and capacitance is of 0.1 microfarad, that is it is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. So let us substitute the values of RA and C in this equation to find this time. So T is equal to 1.1 into 10 into 10 raised to 3 value of RA into value of C, that is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 6. As resistance is in ohm and capacitance is taken in farad, so this time will be in second. So this is equal to, see, this is 10 raised to 4, this is 10 raised to 3, this is 10 raised to 1, so this is 10 raised to 4, and this is 10 raised to minus 1, and this is 10 raised to minus 6, so it is 10 raised to minus 7. So T is equal to 1.1 into 10 raised to 4 into 10 raised to minus 7. So it is 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 second. Or you can say it is 1.1 millisecond. Let us draw the circuit diagram. Pin number 8, to which plus VCC is given, and pin number 4 is connected to VCC if we are not going to use it. Pin number 1 is a ground pin, and pin number 5 is connected to ground through a capacitor of 0.01 microfarad. Output is taken at pin number 3, and resistor RA in series with a capacitor is connected in this way. This is a resistor RA, and this is a capacitor of capacitance 0.1 microfarad, and resistance is of 10 kilo ohm. So this is what the monostable multivibrator circuit. Here we will get output. Voltage across capacitor is given to pin number 6, and also this capacitor is connected to pin number 7, that is discharge pin, and trigger input signal is applied at pin number 2. So here this is a trigger input, and trigger input signal is applied over here. Now to draw the waveforms, we will draw two waveforms. Waveform of the voltage across capacitor with respect to time. So first waveform is a waveform for a voltage across capacitor, which is plotted on y-axis, and it is in volts, and time in second is taken on x-axis. Similarly, we can draw the output waveforms. Here output voltage is taken on y-axis, which is in volts, and time is taken on x-axis, which is in second. Moreover, we will take time in millisecond, so that will be the convenient to us. In monostable multivibrator, this much time, that is 1.1 millisecond, is a time required to charge the capacitor from 0 volt to 2/3 VCC after arrival of the triggering signal. So let us consider that at time t1 the trigger signal is arrived. So up to time t1 the capacitor is in discharged state, and so voltage across capacitor up to time t1 is 0. Similarly, the output of IC 555 is also 0. When triggering pulse arrives at time t1, capacitor starts charging from 0 volt to 2/3 VCC. This is say 2/3 VCC. So capacitor starts charging over here and reaches to 2/3 VCC. Okay. The time required to charge the capacitor from 0 volt to 2/3 VCC in this particular design is 1.1 millisecond. So this much time is 1.1 millisecond. So when output voltage goes too high, that is say VCC is given, it's of 5 volt. The output remains high for 1.1 millisecond and automatically it returns back to its stable state. Here, at this instant of time, capacitor discharges to 0 volt and again it remains in a discharge state till next triggering pulse arrives. Now here VCC is given to us and it is of 5 volt. So this value can be calculated. 2 by 3 VCC is equal to 2 by 3 into 5. So this is equal to 10 divided by 3 volt. So this comes out to be equal to 3.33 volt. So this voltage is equal to 3.33 volt. So in this way, in this problem, we can draw the waveforms for monostable multivibrator. Next problem is design the astable multivibrator for RA is equal to RB is equal to 1 kilo ohm, C is equal to 1 microfarad and VCC is equal to 6 volt using IC 555. Draw the circuit diagram and waveforms. First, let us write given quantities. Here first RA is given and it is of 1 kilo ohm. So RA is equal to 1 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. Second, RB is given, it is also of 1 kilo ohm. So it is equal to 1 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. Similarly, C is given, C is equal to 1 microfarad. So C is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. And VCC is given, VCC is equal to 6 volt. So here we have to find the T1, T2, that is a charging time of a capacitor, discharging time of a capacitor, duty cycle, and total periodic time T and frequency. So first of all, let us find the charging time of a capacitor. So charging time of a capacitor is given by T1 is equal to or T high is equal to 0.693 into RA plus RB into C, because capacitor charges through both the resistors RA and RB. So this is equal to 0.693 into 1 into 10 raised to 3 plus 1 into 10 raised to 3 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 6. This time will be in second. So this is equal to 0.693 693. We can take 10 raised to 3 common. So there will be 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 into 10 raised to 3 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 second. So this comes out to be equal to 1.386 into 10 raised to minus 6 plus 3. Minus 6 plus 3 is 10 raised to minus 3 second. So this is equal to 1.386 millisecond. Now the discharging time of a capacitor, which is given by T2, it is also called as T low, is given by 0.693 into RB into C, because capacitor discharges through resistor RB only. Hence T2 is equal to 0.693 into 1 into 10 raised to 3 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 6. This time is also again in second. So this is equal to 0.693 into 10 raised to minus 3 second. For 10 raised to minus 3, we can write milli. So T2 is equal to 0.693 millisecond. Total time T is sum of charging time plus discharging time. So this is equal to 1.386 millisecond plus 0.693 millisecond. Hence, this is equal to 2.079 millisecond. From this, frequency can be obtained, because we know that frequency is the reciprocal of this total time t. Hence, f is equal to 1 upon t is equal to 1 upon 2.079 millisecond, that is 10 raised to minus 3 second. Hence, this will be equal to, this is 1 upon second, so 1 upon second is hertz. This is 1 upon 10 raised to minus 3, so this is 10 raised to plus 3, and 1 upon 2.079 is 0.481. Hence frequency is equal to 481 hertz. Duty cycle can be obtained by using the formula D is equal to T1 divided by T, where T1 is T high, charging time, divided by total periodic time T. Here T1 is 1.386 millisecond divided by total time T is 2.079 millisecond. Hence, duty cycle D is equal to 0.666. Percentage duty cycle can be obtained by multiplying by 100 to 0.666. Hence, percentage duty cycle is equal to 0.666 into 100%. That is, this is equal to 66.6%. व्हिडिओ क्रमांक 18 we are also asked to draw the stable multivibrator diagram. So this is the diagram of a stable multivibrator using IC 555. We are given VCC, which is equal to 6 volt, RA of 1 kilo ohm, RB of 1 kilo ohm, and capacitor of 1 microfarad. We are also asked to find the waveforms. As we know, charging and discharging of capacitor takes place in between the voltages 1/3 VCC and 2/3 VCC. So let us calculate these two values. So 1/3 VCC is equal to 1/3 into 6, that is equal to 2 volt, and 2/3 VCC is equal to 2 by 3 into 6, that is 4 volt. So while drawing the waveforms, we should have to draw two waveforms. First waveform is voltage across capacitor is plotted on y-axis here and time is taken on x-axis. And other waveforms are the output waveforms. Output voltage on y-axis and time on x-axis. Time is taken in millisecond and voltages are taken in volts. Now if we consider this as the 0 time, capacitor starts charging at this point from 1/3 VCC, that is 2 volt to 4 volt, and this time which is required for the capacitor from 2 volt to 4 volt is time t1. This time is the time required to the capacitor to charge from 2 volt to 4 volt, and this is 1.386 millisecond. So this time is 1.386 millisecond. Now when capacitor charges, output voltage is high. When it becomes low, capacitor starts discharging. Time required to discharge the capacitor is equal to discharging time, that is T2, and it is 0.693 millisecond. So after 1.386 millisecond plus 0.693 millisecond, so this time is 1.386 plus 0.693, that is 2.079. So output of the IC 555 is low for this much time. After this time, output becomes high and capacitor starts charging again. Capacitor starts charging from 2 volt to 4 volt and reaches again at 4 volt in time 1.386 millisecond. So 2.079 plus 1.386 millisecond, that will come out to be equal to 3.465 millisecond. So this, for this much time, output is high. Again output will become low. It will remain low for this much time, for time t2, and in time t2 capacitor discharges. Again 3.465 millisecond plus time of discharge, that is 0.693. So this time is 4.158 millisecond. So after 3.465 at 4.158, again this will become high. So in this way, charging and discharging of the capacitor will take place. This time is time t1 and this time is time t2, where t1 is equal to 1.386 millisecond and t2 is equal to 0.693 millisecond. Remember one thing, that here time t1 and t2 is not same, though Ra and Rb are same. Why this is so? Because capacitor charges from 2 volt to 4 volt through both the resistors Ra plus Rb, but capacitor discharges through only resistor Rb. So though both the resistors are of same value, time t1 and t2 are not same. Next problem is, find the value of capacitor for monostable multivibrator. Given data, pulse width T is equal to 1.1 millisecond and resistor Ra is equal to 1 kilo ohm. So let us first write given data. Pulse width T is given. T is equal to 1.1 millisecond, which is equal to 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 second. And Ra is given. Ra is equal to 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm is equal to 1 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. In monostable multivibrator, pulse width T is given by the equation 1.1 into Ra into C. Here T is given and Ra is given. That is, we have to find the value of capacitor over here. Hence, let us write equation for capacitance value. So C can be written as C is equal to T divided by 1.1 Ra. Let us substitute the values of T and Ra. T is 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 and Ra is 1.1 into Ra. Ra is 1 into 10 raised to 3. So this will be in farad. This 1.1 will be cancelled out. This is 1, this is 10 raised to minus 3, and this will become 10 raised to minus 3 when it will go up at the numerator. So this will be 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 minus 3. This will become 10 raised to minus 3. So minus 3 plus minus 3, that will be 10 raised to minus 6 farad. Now minus 6 can be written in terms of microfarad. So 10 raised to minus 6 is nothing but micro. So it is 1 microfarad. Okay, dear students, this is the end of this chapter. We studied theory and some problems of IC 555 timer.